What's up guys, Chris here from Security Bros, back with another video, and today we are taking a close look at this cheap dual lens camera from Boavision. Is it any good? Let's find out. So this camera comes equipped with two lenses, one 2.8mm wide angle lens and one 12mm telephoto lens. And how it works is that the camera will automatically switch between the two lenses depending on what zoom you use, and even though you can view both lenses side by side in the app, the camera only records using one lens. So the best image quality you will have at 1x zoom and 4x zoom, but the camera can zoom all the way up to 8x, but that's done digitally, so image quality will suffer. And the camera records in 2560 by 1440, which is 4 megapixel, but the camera is advertised as an 8 megapixel camera because it has two 4 megapixel lenses, which is not correct. It still only records in 1440p. Unfortunately, image quality was not that great, like most of these cheap cameras, so don't expect to identify someone or read license plates with this camera unless they are really close. At night the camera can record in normal black and white using infrared, or full color night vision using the built-in spotlights. There was a bit of ghosting at night and you can't really see any details when something is moving. And it also supports auto tracking, and it can zoom when tracking, but not really something I would recommend using since it's not very reliable. You can also set preset points to quickly move the camera to a new position, and it also supports cruise between 3 preset points. And the camera is all made of plastic and it has a cheap feel to it, and even though it's made for outdoor use, I would recommend to place it under some kind of cover from the sun and rain, just to make sure it will last as long as possible. And when I record this video, the camera sells for $57 on AliExpress. And for full transparency to you guys, Boavision sent me this camera over for review. However, any opinions in this video are strictly my own based on my experiences testing this camera out. And if you're interested in buying this camera, you will find my affiliate links in the video description below with the most updated prices. Okay, so the camera records in 2560 by 1440 at 12 frames per second, and it uses one 2.8mm lens and one 12mm lens. It can pan 355 degrees and tilt 90 degrees, and it has an 8x zoom. It supports human detection, which means based on the shape of the object, it can tell if it's a human or not, and I think it worked okay. And you can use this camera with an app called IC and get instant push notifications when the camera detects motion, which you can then view directly in the app from playback saved on the micro SD card. You can also use their cloud service if you want, but that's optional. And the camera supports up to 128GB micro SD card. You should be able to connect the camera to most brands NVRs or software that supports OnVIF, and I did test the camera with OnVIF Device Manager without any problems. And it supports two-way audio, so you can talk and listen through the camera. So for night vision, the camera uses 4 infrared lights and 4 spotlights for full color night vision. And you have 3 different night vision modes to choose from: normal black and white infrared, full color, which means the lights stay on all night, and then we have smart night vision, which means the camera will turn on the spotlights when it detects motion and record in full color. And according to the seller, it has an IP66 rating, which means the camera should be weatherproof, but just to be safe, I would place it under some kind of cover. What we get in the box is the camera, power adapter, quick start guide, weatherproof connector cover, and a bag with screws. So here on the front of the camera we got the 2 lenses, 4 infrared lights, 4 spotlights, and a microphone. And on the back we got the speaker, and under this cover we got the micro SD card slot and the reset button. So to connect the camera to the app is really easy, and you can download the app from Google Play Store or App Store. And when you have the app open, tap on the plus icon to add a new device, then Wi-Fi camera, and just follow the on-screen instructions. So here on the main screen we can watch live view and something called picture in picture, and turn on spotlights. Here we can zoom in and out, and talk through the camera, turn on and off audio, record video, take a snapshot and access the PTZ controls. And down here we got the playbacks and night vision settings. And to access all the camera settings we tap up here, but let's have a look at the settings in the web interface instead. And to access the web interface we just type the camera's IP address in the address bar of your browser. The default username is admin and the password is the one you selected. Okay, so here on the right side we got the PTZ controls and we can adjust the pan and tilt speed, but even on the highest speed this camera is not very fast. And here we got the preset points and patrol. All the camera settings we will find under device config, and it's too many settings to go over one by one, so I'll just quickly show them to you, and if it's too fast you can always pause the video at any time. And I think that's about it, so let's have a look at some recordings. This is at daytime, recorded with the highest image quality at 12 frames per second with audio turned on. And here I am at around 10 meters from the camera. Here I test the pan and tilt using preset points. And zoom in and out. And this is how the cruise looks like. This is at night, also recorded with the highest image quality using infrared lights. And here I test the smart night vision. And some pan and tilt at night. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If you wanna see more videos like this in the future, why not hit that subscribe button and give the video a like, and I see you in the next one.